Gunjin Rastogi Wilson loves the family-friendly vibes at her recommended spot. For ramen and Hawaiian-style barbecue, she heads to Momoyama in Willow Grove.
Momoyama, we start everything from scratch. The broth, we would need like 7 hours each day. We have it in a very big stock pot, and we use pork bone and chicken in it to get all the flavor and the pork bone, the marrow and everything out.
We have the whipped ice stick ramen. It's really popular. And also we have a chicken katsu curry ramen. The people really like it too also. And garlic shrimp. This is popular in this restaurant.
Yeah, like the barbecue, the short ribs and the chicken, they really, a lot of people do order that also.
Yes. I love to cook. And I'm the barbecue cook. So from LNL, that's long time ago. It's 1984. Since we opened the Momoyama, and the first and the second, my customer, they love it. So that's why I feel so happy.
Gunjin, Momoyama has the best of both worlds. You get barbecue and ramen in the same place. Why did you pick it?
So we discovered this maybe in the last couple years. A friend had recommended it. Once I went in there and had a steaming hot bowl of ramen with the egg that is marinated and has all this umami in it, and had a ribeye on top of it, I just was sold. I was like, we have to come back here and try everything.
You kicked off your meal with the miso soup, which I love the soup-on-soup action here.
There was a lot of soup going on, but my children like miso soup, so once again, try to make it get accessible for them, and full of seaweed, full of tofu, full of other green things that I'm not sure. Delicious. It was fresh and a big serving of soup.
John, you started your meal with the bao buns.
Oh, those things were unbelievable. Those sticky buns and the pork that was in it was just unbelievably tender. They were phenomenal, I'd say. They're one of the best I've had, actually.
Yeah, we got those with chicken.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Just like the fluffiness of the buns.
They were the buns, man. You already know the buns. Yeah, that was it.
That truly is what makes the bao bun.
Yeah. The bun they were spot on with the bun, though. Like, they really topped it with that one.
Yeah. John, how was the garlic shrimp?
Oh, those things were slamming. No joke. They were like salt and pepper shrimp, and you had to peel them again. I'm not afraid to jump right on into them, so man, I ripped them little leg things off, jump and get them out of there, and I'll tell you what, they were really, really good. The flavors on them were like just seasoned properly. Like, you know, I hate when you go and you tear the skin off a shrimp or the shell off a shrimp, and then there's like nothing to it. There's no flavor, no nothing. But no joke, when you tore that thing off, man, that bad boy was slamming. Like, no joke. I think it was one of the best like peel and eat shrimp I've ever had, to be dead honest.
How were your other appetizers?
I was good. I had a chicken dish. It was a fried chicken dish. It was really good. It was like chicken thighs that were fried, little strips of them, and they came with some sauces you could put it on. And they were crunchy yet tender. It was dark meat, which I like. Like I was going to go with the katsu, but they had the dark meat instead of the white meat, and I went with that. And I'm glad I did. It was a really good choice.
Someone did try the katsu, though. So what did John miss?
We often get the katsu because it's kind of like fried chicken strips for kids, but elevated for sure. It's fresh.
It looked amazing. Somebody was eating it right next to me.
The crunch on it is so satisfying.
How was your combo?
Yeah, so a bunch of us got the mini set combos where it would be a bowl of ramen and then either like katsu chicken or dumplings. My partner got that, and so we were sharing the ramen and the chicken katsu with curry sauce. Super good. The pork in the ramen too was like really thick cut, whereas usually it's a super thin slice. I was surprised to see how thick it was, but it was like melt in your mouth, amazing. I could eat.
Was that the char siu?
Yes, the char siu.
I was hoping that you both got to try that because it's so tender. My son has braces and he can't chew everything all the time, but that char siu is like butter.
I got extra. I
wish we'd done that.
It was good. I was like, can you add some more onto that one? Because it was really, really good. I thought it was tender as could be. A little bit of fat in there too,
Yes.
so there's a lot of flavor with it.
It was amazing. It really melted in your mouth.
The true star for me, I think we didn't talk about it yet, is the Hawaiian barbecue. So I don't know if, I hope you got to try the ribs because they're cut crosswise, I guess Asian style,
Short
and it's
rib.
fall off the bone, and I mean some of it is on the bone, some of it's the extra on the side, and whatever they marinate that in, kind of teriyaki-ish,
totally.
smoky tasting, is just like amongst the best kind of barbecue style that I've ever had. I've never had it like that before.
I didn't get to try it, unfortunately.
I got the barbecue mix, so it was half of the short ribs and half chicken, all marinated in what teriyaki kind of sauce, and it was so good. It also came with like 3 huge scoops of rice and a scoop of macaroni salad. So again, like you go in and being like, I'm gonna have ramen, I'm gonna have miso soup, I'm gonna have lo mein, and then you also get barbecue. It's just like such a weird dichotomy, but it works really well.
Cecily, what did you think of the service?
Service was great. So I had called because we were going with a group of 6 adults and then 5 kids. So we were like, we're going to need a big table. And so I called ahead to make a reservation, and they were like, yeah, totally, absolutely, we'll have a table set up for you. When we got there, they hadn't gotten it set up yet, but quickly pulled tables together. The space was awesome. It's no frills, it's kind of one big room, tables. You've got the counter that you can order at if you're doing takeout, but there's service, and they were super attentive. They kept coming over, like high-fiving my daughter, and just being really thoughtful with the kids too, which was awesome.
What were your thoughts on the prices?
Oh, price was great, and the portions, like you're saying, you cannot beat that. I was under 100. With 2 people going out, and anything under $100, especially like I said, I like to eat, I get a bunch of stuff, is good with me. So good service, good portion. Really, I was happy with that.
But it's quality too, because sometimes when I see big portions, I'm afraid to be disappointed that it's not going to be quality, that they're just trying to put something in cheaply. But I don't feel like that
Not
at
at all.
Momoyama. It's
Yeah, it was
like
good.
what you're getting on your plate is quality, and the leftovers are
Yeah,
key.
leftovers were good. Definitely went home with a box, tore them up later that night. I'm like a midnight snack guy, so if I can go home with a big box of leftovers come midnight, man, I'm ready to tear into it. So they didn't make it to the morning, which is always a good sign that it was a good meal.
Well, Gunjan, this was your pick. Sum it up for us.
I'd say amazing Hawaiian barbecue and ramen spot in a suburban strip mall with all the surprises you could hope for.
John, what are your final thoughts on Momoyama?
Suburban hole in the wall, big portions, good food, pretty chill spot. It was, all in all, it was a hit.
And Cecily, bring it on home.
I would not expect Hawaiian and ramen to be in the same name at the same restaurant, but thank God they do it. It's amazing. Yeah.
Check out Momoyama at 101 East Moreland Road in Willow Grove, 215-366-7202. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $20.